Here's another bit of a moral dilemma.
Oh, moral dilemma.
Up with my best friend because she cheated on her fiance. Yeah. Let's call my best friend Bree. We've been best friends since we were in high school. Bree had been dating her fiance for about a year before he proposed. Let's call him Eli. Eli treated Bree like gold. Basically, treated her as if she was his wife from day one, as he should. So Bree really never lifted a finger, never really did much of anything. She didn't even work. So when they got engaged, that's all she wanted was to get engaged. When they got engaged, all she cared about was wedding, and being in tip-top shape. Like, she immediately went out and hired a personal trainer. Let's call him Michael. Now, Bree spent a ton of time at that gym, okay? She was always at the gym, and she was always hanging out with a bunch of guys from the gym. Only guys from the gym, actually. She constantly talked about Michael. Like, it went from wedding talk to her and Michael talk, and how her and Michael were doing this, and her and Michael would go get coffee, but it was no big deal because they went and got it with the other guys, right? And, Michael brought her lunch. Michael was taking her out to lunch. Mind you, her fiance is like slaving away at work to pay for this wedding that's coming up, okay? He's so in love with her that he doesn't even see any of this happening, okay? And as her best friend, I'm like, this is pretty odd. I go to the gym with her a few times, and I remember a lot of things, right? I remember small details, okay? I remember Michael telling me that he wasn't from the town we lived in. He was from a town about 30 minutes out. Let's just call it Whitfield.
Because you already know that girl about to be in Whitfield for no reason. Oh, what you doing? I'm just seeing the sights.
Gym bop.
They're hanging out all the time, and they're extra flirty when I'm there. Like, extra flirty, touchy, flirty. Like, she's touching him in ways I wouldn't want someone touching up on my man, and vice versa. Like, if my man was acting like that, he wouldn't be acting like my man. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of scratching my head, but I don't really say too much, okay? I don't say too much because it's not my life. And, like, not my relationship, right? Like, your relationship, your roles. Now, one night, I was up pretty late with my husband. Afterwards, I go to text my best friend, telling her, like, she's got to try this, basically.
Okay, where's she?
And you know how when you go to text someone, it says their location at the top? And what do you know? It said that she was in Whitfield. It's 2 a.m. and you're in Whitfield, okay? And I go to text her, and she doesn't respond. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, this is weird. Like, why would she be there? And it clicks.
Yeah, it was clicking all right. She couldn't respond because she was getting her back blown out. Brokeback Mountain, you dig me?
The next morning, I get up and I wake up to a missed call from none other than Eli. And I have a text from him that says to have Bree call him. I'm thinking this is weird because, what? So I call Bree and I'm like, hey, Eli's texting me, telling me to have you call him. She's like, oh, yeah, right now I'm surprising him. I stayed out with like one of my college roommates last night out in the city. I have a surprise coming for him, so can you just text him and tell him I'm on my way home, actually? Okay, sure. Now, being in the city and in Whitfield is not even like remotely close, even in the same direction, okay? So she's lied to me. She lied to me. And not everything is my business, but I clock that, okay? Because why even lie to me? I'm your best friend. Like, now, conversation really starts to switch from wedding talk to, like, Bree and Michael talk. Constantly Bree and Michael. Now, a couple of days later, she actually messages me and tells me that we need to have emergency debrief brunch, okay? And I'm thinking, okay, she's about to give me all this tea. I get there, and that's when she tells me that she is going to end her engagement with Eli. And I'm like, okay. And she tells me it's because he's so controlling. He's a really bad fiance, and he's really controlling. And I'm like, well, what's going on? Like, how? She basically says he asks her too many questions. Like,
not gonna lie, that's a crime when you're ugly. When you're not Michael, don't ask me too many questions. Don't ask me where I'm at.
Oh, I see what you did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not that guy. You can't be asking 21 questions. You're not 50.
Michael got big dick energy,
25.
so he can ask me a question. But you
50 can ask me 21 questions.
You're like the fiance, you know what I mean?
But
like,
a quarter,
a
nickel?
Come on now.
He asked me one.
No.
And it better be a cute question like, what's your favorite color?
Thank you.
Do you want some latte? If you ask me where I was at, you a penny bitch?
No, because like you just be too difficult right now.
Indian? No. You can't ask me those questions.
No, you can't. Oh, shit. I see what you did there. Oh, shit. I walk right into that one, too.
I was just saying.
God damn, bro. Fuck.
Yeah. Hey, I will say, though, at least you're leaving them before the marriage. Some of these Jezebels, they'll fucking marry your ass, get you in, pop some kids out, and then fuck you over. So, I mean, like, Okay, this is like an honest thing about me. If we don't have any big investments to get, we don't have a house, we don't got no kids, and you do some dirty, I'm gonna be like, yo, fuck you. But I'll move on. I'll live. But if we did something, and now we got complications where I gotta deal with you for a long time, then I hate you. Because you fucking pulled me into the mud, tell me we gonna be in this for a long fucking time, and then you me over at the beginning. That's different. This to me isn't that bad.
No, it's not that.
It's bad, but it's not the bad.
It's not Joe Jackson bad. It's Michael Jackson.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. But
mind you, this guy is basically supplying her whole entire life and wants her to be safe. And, you know, if she's out at 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, who wouldn't be concerned? And apparently, like, she turned off her location and he doesn't like that. Now, I wonder why she turned off her location. And I'm like, do you think it has anything to do with Michael? And she's like, what do you mean? Has he said something to you about Michael? And I was like, you guys have been spending a lot of time together. Like, does he feel any type of way about Michael? And she was like, he wants me to, you know, quit taking classes with Michael.
okay, now listen, I'm not a jealous person. I ain't controlling nothing. I don't know. The whole male physical trainer thing is just weird for me for ladies. I think it's unnecessary. It's my personal opinion. And I say this because a lot of I've just seen so many stories with like a male physical trainer, and they end up just fucking these broads.
Yeah.
And it's just super common trope.
Sure.
But at some point, I'm looking at it like, and also in my head, I'm like, I feel like a female can just train you just as well. So why even invite that physical aspect where they're correcting? I'm not even saying that most males who are doing this are necessarily bad intention. Why invite that though? Especially when there's an alternative, you know?
Sure. I agree with what you're saying. I don't care.
You don't mind? Either way?
I don't care.
Okay.
I gave up on myself so long ago, such a long time ago, that I'm like, if you're gonna leave with some motherfucker, there's nothing that I could do with it.
I get that.
Strong man, low man, whatever. It's like,
here's what I'll say though. Some things are not even about like, do I think my partner would cheat or anything? It's like, why do you even put yourself in those certain situations? Now,
fair.
Everyone's gonna move that line. Some be like, don't even be in the fucking same room as a dude, bruh. And I'm like, all right, you're a little crazy. But I think my personal subjective, and I'm gonna justify it no matter fucking what line.
Fuck is wrong with your head?
My subjective line that is fucking true for everyone, and everyone should agree with me, is personal training.
So sassy.
That's it. You don't get to train with a Michael.
No?
No. A Michelin? Yeah, of course.
I don't care.
Michael?
I don't
no.
care. Train with Michael.
No. We not do that.
I don't care.
We don't do that. What the fuck are you talking about? You need some dude like, yo, fuck it. Hey, hip right here. Oh, yeah, you building that shit, babe. Yeah, your insecurities, I'll fucking erase them. Yeah.
This motherfucker just called me babe.
No, you don't need that. You're good.
That's kind of hot. This not beating the allegations. What you gonna do about it?
That's it.
What you gonna do about it? We red pill here.
That's it.
We red pill here.
Okay, hold up. What about like waxing your pussy? Saying like, oh, I prefer.
What?
If I prefer if a female would wax your pussy.
What the fuck is going on?
No. Am I tripping for saying like, oh, I don't feel comfortable with a dude waxing your pussy? Am I insecure?
You know what the fucked up thing is? Before this YouTube and comedy thing, right? I wanted to go in that. I wanted to be a massage therapist and take my beauty shit and just wax pussy all day.
Cap.
No cap.
Cap.
No cap. Two things I wanted to do. I wanted to be a nurse, just like my dad, right? Because they make money. And I wanted to do a massage therapist and a beautician. Because I'm good at it, apparently.
Did you have good intentions?
Of course.
Manipulation.
That's what I think that was. I don't believe that damn word you just said.
People make mistakes. It's okay to change your mind. That's fine. Be honest about it. Just be honest, you know? So I call her up and I'm like, hey, I really need you to be honest with me. Like, where have you been for the last month? She's like, I got into a new relationship. Like, I'm sorry. Like, she's like, yeah, like, I know how you feel about it. It's Michael. And I'm like, I know you've been with him since before you left Eli. She's like, no, I haven't been. Why would you ever say that? And I'm like, please just be honest with me. Like, please just be honest with me. And she's basically like telling me that I'm ridiculous, I'm making up, that I'm taking Eli's side, all this stuff. And mind you, like, I have known Eli for a while, like through my husband, and she begged to date him, and then now she's trashing him to everyone. Like, obviously, like, there's a morality here. I'm not taking Eli's side. And I'm like, look at this. I sent her the screenshot that I took months ago where she was in Whitville at 2:00 in the morning on this date. Like, I have it all. I have it all in a screen recording. And she's basically caught. She's caught. And that's when she tells me that she doesn't owe me anything. She doesn't owe an explanation to me or Eli, and basically like to just get off of her back. And I told her, you know what? Like, I don't want friends like this.
Yeah, she wants you off her back, but not Michael.
You ended things with Eli not because he's a bad person, but because you decided that's not what you wanted. You don't necessarily have to tell him that you were sleeping with, your personal trainer. You just don't have to ruin this man's reputation and make him feel like he's crazy and blame it on him.
You didn't break up with your girlfriend because she cheated on her man. You broke up with her because she's a bad person. She was about to ruin her fiance's reputation, because in order for her to get out of this marriage and to justify the marriage, she needed a villain, and she needed not to be the villain. So she was willing to lie and tell that Eli was a villain, i.e. a bad person. And that's the reason why you left her. Because if she was honest with you and she said, you know what, some shit happened with Michael, blah, 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 this and that and the third happened, you wouldn't have left. And it's okay. I'm not even condoning you for that. I'm not even like whatever you're saying that you're a bad person. I'm just rectifying the shot, right? And good on you. Good on you. Now, if the question is, would you? No. And I still friend with people that cheated on their significant other. They're no longer with them. But whatever. It was a whole shit show, and I had to deal with it. It is what it is. It's okay. It's all right. But whatever. That reminds me of something that Abba said back then. And I asked him, like, why would she lie? Hey, when people need a reason to lie, they will. Yeah. It doesn't need to be big. It doesn't need to be life-changing, life-altering, or whatnot. If they need to lie, they absolutely will. They will
manipulation.
Do whatever the hell they have to do in order to get out of a situation and look like they're the good person.
People will lie when the truth is inconvenient. What's it? That's the low barometer. It doesn't have to be a big thing. People will make big lies for little inconveniences. I know a girl who did a fake rape allegation. It was a court case, only because she didn't want her boyfriend to know that she flirted with another dude. Mm-hmm. Is it? She admitted it in court.
And she went the whole nine. And she went the whole nine, right?
You put this motherfucker in jail for 10 years before admitting it. I'm not just saying that's the only. There's so many examples like in everyday life. People lie. I know pathological liars who will just lie because it's an instinct. So why people lie? Shit, it don't take much. Now, on this question of would I stop talking to somebody? Would I stop being friends with somebody? My best friend, if they cheated on their fiance. And here's the only circumstance where I would. If they brought their fiance into my life and made us close. That's the only circumstance. If you're dating somebody, I don't really know her, I know you, I'm not going to condone your cheating. I'm not going to help you cheat. I'm not going to help tell lies. I'm not going to do none of that shit. But I won't drop you for that reason. But if you make me close to her and I see her on a regular basis and you doing her dirty, I'm going to look at you like, yo, you making me complicit. Because you making me staying here while you fucking her over, and now I built like some kind of friendship with this person, and you doing her dirty. Then I'm gonna say fuck you, because if you can make me do that to her and not give a shit about how it's affecting me, then I don't know what the fuck you could do to me. That's the only way. Like, at least have the decency to keep me out of it.
And someone in the comments said, "What about a gyno? My girl don't want to see a male gyno. She doesn't. She's like, eh. And I want to see a woman proctologist because they have smaller fingers. Anyways, moving on. Little ass fingers get to my prostate. Yeah.